We started Chad's Raspberry Kitchen for our son, Chad, who is blind, so he could be independent. That's why we started it, for Chad, for family.
I remember as a little kid watching my parents leave at 10 o'clock at night in a blizzard. You know, they owned a Suburban for the reason so they could get him to university or primary children's. And I remember them firing it up and just leaving, saying, Grandma's next door. Chad's throwing up blood. Chad's doing this. We're gone.
Back in Mexico, I had a great life, but it wasn't my life. It was the life that my parents had provided for me. Who would have thought? I mean, I never knew of Salt Lake City, Utah, but at the end, this is where I landed. I was dropped off at the Pioneer Park. I wanted to find a place in a corner or behind a bush where I could throw my sleeping bag and sleep and try to figure what the next day will bring.
I'm 43 years old and I've been involved or associated with the turkey business my entire life. One thing that we always enjoyed growing up was when we got brand new baby turkeys. The building's all ready to go, it's clean. You know, we have new bedding in there, the waters are nice and shiny. And it's the most important thing we can do is take care of the bird in a way that we can be proud of.
We only get this one life to live. Why can't we just be farmers? Then as we got to looking and seeing like, hey, there's not a lot of farms around here, and there's not a lot of new farmers. For my kids, I want there to be farms here in the urban area. I want the next generations to see farms and be able to come to a farm that actually really is producing vegetables. I don't want to live in a city without farms.
Even though I didn't speak English and I didn't know anybody, I was never hungry. I always found someone to feed me.
Utah is where Norbest was born. It's where we grew up. This is where we'll stay. This is where we'll grow.
Makes you feel part of a village or part of a community, that you're helping each other and supporting each other and loving each other.
I don't do business to make money. I do business to provide, and I do business to give.
That's the passion you feel, where it started and why and for who. It was all about people. It wasn't about money. It was about Chad first, and now it's about more family involved and their passion for it.
We each have our own story. And that's why I think that the customers, they want to support us as much as they can because they want to see us all be successful, and they want to know our story, and they want to share our story.
It was a matter of spirituality. It was should I do this or something else, you know? Do I give in or do I challenge myself?
We truly care about our friends. I want people to be able to come to these farms and experience them.
At the end of the day, you know, I have to give back to this community that it has always embraced me and loved me the way they do.
We watched our product be shipped to soldiers in Vietnam. We've seen our turkey be part of the first presidential turkey pardon. We employ about 550 people. 100% of Norbest product is grown in Utah, and we're proud of that.
We make raspberry pies to have a little contest, a pie eating contest at the Raspberry Festival down in Garden City during Raspberry Days. And it's about noonish, and there's people milling around, and my grandchildren from a distance, I can see the booth. And I just stopped for just a minute. And I see my grandchildren interacting with each other. They all have their raspberry shirts on. They're talking to people about Chad and the jam, and that's what it's about. It's about seeing the people that you love participating in something that you build your life on.
One day I was hungry and I wanted to make some bean and cheese burritos because I was homesick. And so I opened the can of beans and I just went to taste them and I couldn't believe how bad they were. I thought, what the hell are they eating? These beans are terrible. I don't think I can say hell, huh? Sorry, microphone. And that's when the idea came up about maybe someday I can start my own business.
From Urban Farm and Feed, I hope that people take home just one simple thing, is happiness.
Local is supporting your neighbors, doing it in the basements of your homes. And they may be working 2 or 3 other jobs, and they may be doing this on the side on the weekends. But they're doing it because they have an emotion behind it. We're Chad's Raspberry Kitchen.
We are Urban Farm and Feed,
We are Norbest Turkey.
We are Rico Brand.
and we're proud to be Utah's own.